And we're back. I'm Ryan,
Oh,
Kevin?
and we are
the
the
Parlay
Parlay
Bros.
Bros. Guys, what an amazing week of golf. It's always fun when you pick a winner and it goes wire to wire.
Oh,
I thought that was absolutely awesome. As you guys know, I had Cam Young, and Cam Young was 11 to 1. We bet him before tournament, and it was awesome because he was leader every day. And so at no point was it too stressful. He had a 6-stroke lead going into the last day. It was interesting, I bet 100 to win 1,100. They offered me like 900 the last day because, he had 6-stroke lead, and I was like, maybe I do this. And my friend's like, no, just let it ride. And so it was kind of fun to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember I remember looking at it on Friday before I flew. I took my flight, and I remember thinking, what's the odds on it now? Just out of curiosity, it was plus 165 on Friday.
How crazy is that?
It dropped from 11 to 1, 13 to 1, whatever
Yeah.
you had, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it dropped down to that. So it was like after Friday, they kind of already knew what was happening, and
Yeah.
and it ran away. So luckily, I was able to add that with some more parlays with a couple other things, bet money line, Knicks or
Yeah.
what have you, just to get a little extra juice in there. So that's kind of cool.
I love it. Once again, Scotty comes up second.
Second,
How
Yeah.
crazy is that? It's like he's playing so well, he's just not winning.
he's
You
not
know what I
winning.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's one of those crazy things. It's like once you start to get in your head a little bit. I think golf is so mental.
That's 100%.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's I mean, we all play golf. We all know how you really got to hit a bad shot, forget about it, play the next one. But it's just crazy that he's so close, but he's not finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like he might have had a couple runs,
Yeah.
going into Saturday and Sunday too, but he just couldn't keep up. Cam Young was just playing great.
Oh man! Plus that
Um,
guy looks so determined. Like when you watch Cam Young play,
Yeah.
he's like just emotionless. He's just like dialed in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's typically what we see from Scotty. Scotty's
Yes.
not really playing that way, but
Yeah.
he doesn't seem to have it, and he just starts out of the gate so slow. It's
That's
hard
exactly
to
what
catch up.
happens.
I mean,
Exactly
I think I've seen this. I mean, I could name several tournaments where it's like if he had just played the way he finishes, he would win every
Oh
tournament.
my God!
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's like the first day on Thursday, it just doesn't show up. I mean,
Yeah.
you could say that for the Masters. You could say that for
Yep.
the tournament that he played back up to Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just several tournaments
Yeah,
that
the
are
Oh, yeah.
RBC.
the RBC
Yeah,
Heritage,
RBC,
exactly. So it's like several of those tournaments. If he just finishes the way starts the way he finishes,
Yeah.
he'd be getting first place multiple times. But so far, if you keep counting, anyone's keeping count. He is only won one tournament this season, the Genesis, to start the season,
Yep.
and he has not won first since. But he's still your odds-on favorite for every single tournament.
Every tournament,
He's
yeah.
not playing this week, luckily. So
Luckily
you
he's
don't
not.
have to worry about that.
Yes.
You know who is playing this week? Rory's
Rory.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rory
Now we
is
got
back.
Rory back in the mix. He's a 4-time winner there.
Yep. He's playing so well too.
He's your odds-on
He's
favorite.
playing so well.
He
Yeah,
is.
he's
He's
playing really
dialed
well.
in. Fitzpatrick is playing.
Yep.
He hasn't. I mean, the last two tournaments he's played, he's won. So
That-
you
how
could
crazy
say
is that?
That's it.
As I read that, I was like, he literally won the last two tournaments he's played.
That's right, with his
Yeah.
brother and then the
Yeah.
RBC Heritage. So
Yeah,
he's on fire as well.
Oh yeah.
So I think so your odds-on favorite's Rory, which I like
5
Rory.
to 1.
5-1, and I think your play is Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick 16 to 1. As you mentioned, he's literally won the last two tournaments. Plus, watching the last tournament when he was in that bunker and he hit that for his brother to win.
Yeah.
He's just shooting these shots that you're like, you can't make that shot. In that playoff round he had, the shot he hit to win the playoff hole, I was like, oh my God, where is this thing? When he's playing Scheffler for the playoff. It was like he's hitting amazing shots. He's just it's kind of like once you're rolling, you're rolling. And so until he loses, I'm gonna jump on it. I mean, 16 to 1, I feel like it's real value. As you mentioned, I love Rory. Rory is great.
You could play both, honestly. You could
Yeah,
play
yeah.
both. If you want to parlay them, you could do top five.
Top
Because
five,
I do
okay.
feel like it'll be whoever you see up top. Like your odds on your favorite are pretty much one of them's gonna win it. Like I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
you could throw Xander's a good play in there, which I
Yes.
know that's one you're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like if you did, for example, like a 16 to 1 on Fitzpatrick,
Yep.
you could throw 5 to 1 on Rory, and I don't think that's a bad bet either way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like either way, you're still gonna be able to kind of win one of those bets. So,
Yeah.
but who do you like for this tournament, there, bud?
Well, last week my top 5, top 20, and top 20 pick came through. So Kurt
Wow.
Kitayama,
Let's go.
He actually tied for 9th, so I could have taken him top 10, but like playing it safe a little
Yeah,
bit. So I go with these
conservative.
bets. And Cam Young, I took top 5 because
Yep.
I knew he would be in there. I was afraid to take him for the win, but luckily somebody wasn't.
Yep.
So that's really good there. And Cam Young is actually second on the ticket at plus 850.
I saw that.
So he's right behind Rory. And going into the tournament, though, I'm doing another top 5 pick for Xander Schauffele. He's at plus 200 for top 5.
I like that.
The last 2 times they played the Truist at Quail Hollow, he finished second in 2023 and 2024.
Yeah.
So he has the experience there. And this year, he's been playing really well. He's had 4 top 10 finishes in the past 6 tournaments that he's played in, that he's started in. So looking forward to see if he could just win it this time.
Yeah.
And if you do take him to win, he is 9-1 right now.
Yeah. One thing I love about your top 5s is you can do multiple guys for that.
Yeah.
Because, when I'm picking a winner, if I pick multiple winners like we're talking about, one's going to lose. You know what I mean? But if you pick multiple guys that hit tip 5-5, you can actually have multiple guys win. As long as you don't bet 6 guys, you have a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you wanted to take somebody like Rory in the top 5, I think he's only like minus 110.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So and he's odds-on favorite right now. So even taking him in the top 5 might be doable.
Yeah.
But I kind of took a different direction.
All right, I'm here for it.
We're here.
Okay, well, so Kurt Kitayama, he did well for me last week. He's had 2 top 10 finishes the past two tournaments he's played at RBC and at last week's at Doral at the Miami Championship. So I'm picking him for top 20. He's still plus 140.
Okay.
And he's been playing really well. He's definitely stepped it up this year. I think he's ranked 9th for driving right now, and he's ranked like in the 10s, like 13 or 12 for approach shots. So he's been playing really well, and I think top 20 could definitely be in his wheelhouse for this tournament too. And then I was looking at Ricky Fowler. So Ricky Fowler,
we all love looking at him when you're watching him on TV.
He qualified.
He's got the outfits for you.
Yeah, so he has kind of stepped it up coming into the halfway of the season right now. So he's I think he's qualified for the U.S. Open now, or he's working towards it. This might be the tournament that gets him there. But this was the first place, the first tournament he ever won.
Interesting.
In his golf history.
How long ago?
Yeah, I know. It's like 10 years ago. But it was at Quail Hollow for this tournament, and he did take it. So I actually looking at him for the top 20 finish as well at plus 140. He's right there with Kurt. So I thought about laddering him a little bit to go in the top 10 as well at plus 350.
Okay.
I mean, last week he tied for 9th with Kurt. In Miami, so I feel like he can kind of stay in there with the group as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for this.
I like that a lot. Have you ever thought about parlaying your top 20 picks?
I parlayed the top 5 Cam Young and the top 20 Kurt Kitayama last week.
I know, and it worked out well.
Yeah, it worked out.
So I'm saying for this week, are you thinking the same thing?
I am thinking about parlaying everyone.
Yeah.
And then seeing how it goes. Last week, actually, because Cam Young was ahead the whole time.
Yeah.
On Saturday morning before he even teed off, they were offering me a cash out of $2 less than what they were going to pay.
That was so crazy.
So I'm like, all right,
99% of the
on
thing.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
On Saturday morning before he even teed off. So
yeah.
I felt like that was a steal.
Oh,
I get that money back. The money that I put in, I already won it.
Yep.
So
like I can reinvest it.
Exactly.
I love that.
So yeah, so that worked out really well. So I'll be keeping an eye on these guys as well. To be honest, I may not throw Ricky Fowler into that parlay. I may just do Xander and Kurt.
Yeah, two ways is good. 2 ways is good. It's a lot safer.
Play a little safer.
Honorable mention for me though too would have to be Ludwig. I think Ludwig is one of those players too. Like he plays golf. I mean, he golfs fantastic. He's a great player.
Oh, yeah.
My only thing with him, he just is his close is just kind of tough. He's 14-1.
Yeah.
It's so strange to me that Fitzpatrick is 16-1.
16.
And Ludwig is 14-1.
It's crazy.
If you had to ask me who's the best golfer that's
right
playing
now,
it's your Rorys, your Fitzpatricks.
Yeah.
Your Scheffler's in the mix in there, but he can't close.
Yeah.
But Ludwig hasn't won one
No,
for how long?
He's falling apart, man. He's the guy who plays amazing the first 3 days, and the last day falls apart.
So
I know because I've had him on a lot of bets, and it just falls apart for us. He's actually been on our team a lot when we pick our 5 guys.
Yeah.
Cam Young I'd also put ahead of Ludwig, and again,
100%.
for that all to be what it is, it's just very interesting how they kind of rank them.
Yeah.
I mean, for this particular tournament, they were talking about how driving distance is really important. If you can carry 315
Yeah.
constantly or consistently, right?
Yeah.
Then that cuts out a lot of the hazards that you deal with on the course.
Okay.
So I don't
case-
know where Ludwig ranks in that.
Yeah, he definitely shoots far, but I think I might do a little Cam Young top 5.
Yeah.
Because he hits it far.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, super far. I watched a lot of that tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy is just gunning them.
It's funny you should say that. So I just got I'm finishing up the new season of Full Swing.
Oh, it's good.
I caught a lot of it when I was flying to New Jersey.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys that you kind of get a little glimpse of too, that is from New Jersey. Speaking of, is Chris Gotterup.
Yeah.
So he's an honorable mention for me as well. Gotterup, I think he hits the long ball well.
He does.
And he's one of those kind of up and coming kind of golfers
100%,
too.
yeah.
Kind of trying to find his own type thing. So I think he can
Yeah.
also do really well.
Yeah.
What's he, 51 right now?
That's the thing about it too, is if you want to play like a bomb, like if you want to do like a little, he's 4,000 to 1, so is that 40 to 1?
40 to 1.
40 to 1.
So
well, I mean, if you take, being that low, if you go to the top 10, top 20, he's probably plus 200.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't think. Do they have a cut or no cut?
No, they should have a cut.
I think they have a cut.
They should.
Yeah.
So he's 325 to be top 10.
Top 10.
That's great. Yeah.
And then top 20
That's good.
will put you at plus 120.
I love plus money, baby.
Yeah, so one thing you could do is you could ladder him. You just
Yeah.
make less bets the further you go up to the top.
Yeah. Because it pays the same. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because the multiplier.
And then even if he hits top 20, you end up getting your money back. If he hits top 10, then you end up
You start to get profit.
getting profit. So
Yeah.
might be a good thing to do with Chris.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, how good was Full Swing this year?
Oh, so I mean, I'm still finishing it up.
That show is just amazing.
Watching Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
It reminds me how Team USA cannot play golf together.
I know.
Europe just has a better. To be fair though, too, if you're watching it and last year talking about it, the Euro team, I think they said like 11 or 12 players had played together before.
Yeah.
And then that year, which was last year, they were kind of like trying new things. JJ Spawn was new. I'm trying to think of the other guy's name that was in there. Mav was new there.
I feel like the Europeans care more. I almost feel like they care more.
So I'll never forget the year where we had Brooks Koepka there.
Yeah.
And Brooks Koepka was like goofing off, something along the lines of this isn't for money kind of feel.
Exactly.
I'm like, well, that's not how you want to represent America.
I totally
Team
agree.
USA
Yes.
and stuff.
I lost a lot of respect for Koepka that year.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was just like he just didn't care for the
care at all.
sport. It was just for the money.
Yeah.
And he went to LIV.
That's
and
kind of
he
what's
came
going
back
on.
with his tail between his legs. So it is what it is, and he hasn't really done much since. So.
Not at all.
But yeah, it's just one of those. But yes, it is really good so far.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I know how it ends.
Yeah.
I kept on thinking when I was watching it, and I relived, by the way, the goosebumps, the feels I got when I saw Rory win his first Masters.
Yeah.
And he missed the putt, and he goes to the playoff, and then he makes it, and he drops down to it. He's like, I literally saw it again, and I was just like, goosebumps.
I remembered it, yeah.
And then I'll never forget the thought. I'm like, and to think next year we get to watch him do that again. Like, that's even cooler because we went back to back. So, of course, they're going to probably bring up, the Grace that did, right? Your Jack Nicklaus, and then your Tiger Woods. Scotty, I think, also won it back to back.
Yep.
And then there was one, two I'm missing up to. Nick Fowler.
No.
Maybe? Faldo,
thank you. Faldo also
nice.
did it. Yep, Faldo. Those would be your four, and then now he is the fifth. So
that's cool.
Just cool history. I love golf. So
I hope they do another season. Do we know what they're going to do?
Oh, they're definitely going to.
They should
do every season.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's a hit every time you put it on there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Did you guys see the John Rahm interview?
No.
He's trying to get. So as you know, a lot of guys are getting out of live.
Well, they closed. They canceled the tour for those guys that haven't been paying attention. No more LIV.
Yep. And so his contract is so ironclad he can't get out of it to get on the PGA.
What?
And so
did he not read the fine print?
And so he was just saying, he's like, and so it's kind of like one of those bad marriages where you can't get out of it. You know what I mean? And so it's like, how crazy is that? And so they're also saying he makes $80 million a year, so you can't feel bad for the guy.
So he gets guaranteed no matter what, but he can't golf.
But he can't play. You know what I mean?
I mean, we can hang out with us. John Rahm, if you're listening, we would love to have you hang out with us.
We play every weekend.
We'll golf with you. We won't keep up with you, but we'll have fun with you. We'll make you laugh.
How bad is it for a professional athlete? Like, your craft is your craft. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And, like, you want to play. I mean, that's great. I mean, granted, he's still getting paid.
Yeah.
But, like, he wants to play. You know what I mean?
But I mean, part of me, yes, that is true. But when you chose to go to the Live Tour, like you signed up for the money.
Oh, 100%.
You didn't go to the LIV because you thought it was the new. It was the new the new NFL, the XFL. Is that what you thought you were signing up? You think you're signing up for?
That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Like you did it because you're like, okay, no stress, I'm getting paid, whatever. So like you have no stress, you're still getting paid. So like I don't feel bad for him because the guy's still getting paid $80 million a year. It's almost like the NFL coaches that have gotten paid very well. The Panthers one, I can't think of his name right now. That Juan Rivera, Rivera, that one, and then the one after that, Two-Mount Rule. It was like they hired you, they paid you, they fired you, they still pay you, and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those where just I don't know, have fun. But what's strange to me is that you can't get out of it because if there is no LIV, like what are you held to? Like
I don't know. That was one of the same things. So you got to like go to events or like just be the sponsor of the thing, even though they're not going to have a tour. They're not going to have any games or any matches.
So they're done, right? They canceled everything?
They canceled it, But he can't get out of it. And also, those rules in the PGA, like if you join this thing, like you can't play with our league. You know
I remember that, but they were letting them do, they're letting them do majors?
Only, he still can do majors.
Okay.
Yeah, he can still do majors, But anyways, I thought that was just crazy because he sounded so sad.
It's funny. It's like he can't go to like every weekend party. But he can go to like the big bash.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Say, guys, I can't join you guys this weekend, but I'll see you guys at the next major.
That's
right?
a good point. I like that.
Speaking of major, how do you guys feel about the PGA putting back to back big tournaments here? Right?
Yeah.
Because it was last week we had.
The RBC?
The RBC was we got the Miami one, right?
Yeah.
And then this year now we have the Truist, which they typically space them out.
Yeah.
So I personally, as a consumer, enjoy it because I think we're able to have great product all the time.
Yep.
So like for example, last week we got to see it was Cameron Young and Scotty, right?
Yeah.
This week Scotty's not playing, now we get Rory and we got Cam again.
Yeah.
Which that kind of puts a little like, can Cam go back to back?
I'm telling you, as soon as you mentioned the course is a long course, I'm like, man, maybe we gotta get some money on Cam.
But it's like I mentally put myself in these players' positions in the sense of like it is an exhausting game.
Oh, it's insane.
Like we get tired of 18 rounds. They're playing
18 holes,
72.
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is, because they play rounds before we see them play rounds. Because they play practice rounds Monday and Tuesday. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I found out if you go to the PGA Tour website and you look at the tournament, you can watch shots that they're making at the driving range.
Oh, wow. That's intense.
Well, they got a really cool app to do that. Yeah,
that's like next level betting.
No,
I like that, guys.
They're really doing some cool stuff on the app.
We need to hire some guys just to watch that all day and make notes for us.
No, exactly. Honestly, too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's got to be a way where I'm sure, like, you have models that are being made just off of that, like driving range distance, like live, because like those numbers kind of fluctuate a little bit. I feel like
the only reason I've actually seen that where they actually did do that was where Morikawa with his back, and they're saying, hey, at the driving range he wasn't going anything over 200. You know what I mean? And then he didn't play the next day. Yeah. And so it was almost like, hey, that driving range thing actually did help with their betting.
I can see that
because they're like, hey, he didn't hit a single thing over 200. Like you're not because he didn't want to hurt his back anymore. It's like you're not even practicing. That's not good.
And God forbid you take one tee shot, withdrawal, and guess what happens? Tear that ticket up. Light a cigar like we did that one time.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Awesome. Well,
so that was PGA. Yeah.
Should we pivot to the NBA?
We could definitely pivot to the NBA.
So we had a fun little golf bet that so far you're looking very good because my Denver Nuggets are no longer in the running. And so if you're no longer in the running, you can't win the bet. And so
that guy's going somewhere.
I'm going pretty fast. So definitely. So you haven't won yet, but you at least you have a horse in the race.
This is true.
I no longer have a horse in the race.
OKC can still win the West.
Yes, they can. But here's a fun one for you.
Okay.
I think the Spurs are going to now win the West.
He's going to throw.
I feel like there might be a double down situation here.
Double or nothing.
So you want a double or nothing?
Double or nothing
on the goal.
Yes.
I'm in for it.
Let's go.
I still like. Let's go. Honestly, I still feel like That's funny. Real quick, I want to recap something with you guys.
Yes.
I was like, Boston's going to win the East.
Yes,
they
you were
got
very
it
confident.
buttoned up.
Yes.
Great. Glad I didn't bet this guy on that.
Yeah.
It's just because, they have a good team. And then Game 7 came.
Yeah.
And they lost.
Yeah, and B looked so good that game.
And B looked great.
He took over.
So that was pretty wild. And so there's that. But anyway, the West I thought was a toss-up because I liked OKC. I still always love OKC.
Yeah.
I like the Spurs, and I like Denver. Denver's out of it.
Yep.
It's funny because, like, if Game 1, which we can recap too, Minnesota beat the Spurs.
They beat them. Yeah.
They beat them in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So
and Wemby had 12 blocks, by the way.
Dude, the guy's awesome, man.
12 blocks. Some guys don't have 12 blocks their entire career. I mean, that guy had one game. 12 blocks.
The guy. I mean, honestly, you could bet his blocks, and it should be.
How insane is that?
I think we are in the time where, like, you could always bet him for the defensive player of the year. Triple double, mostly that just defensive player of the year.
Oh yeah,
like,
I mean
every year.
That's insane.
Like, he's gonna pretty much own that award.
Yeah, because how is he not gonna get 10 rebounds?
Yeah.
The dude's huge. You know what I mean? How's he not gonna get 10 points? And then he's probably gonna get 10 blocks. You know what I mean?
So as long as OKC could basically beat the San Antonio Spurs, and I'm pretty much I love that bet. I'm in for it.
All right, cool. Because the reason I like my bet is because, as you know, during the regular season, the Spurs beat OKC 5 out of 6 games.
Teams evolve, baby. Teams evolve. I'm telling you, because, like, honestly, during the season, I would have told you Cavs should be really good, and they went to Game 7, and they barely won, and they lost to the Pistons. So the Pistons, the regular season, had no business going to Game 7 with Orlando. They went to Game 7. So if your theory is correct about the NBA Association, we'll call it the Association, loving Game 7s, we had lots of them.
Lots of Game 7s.
Lots of Game 7s and some upsets. Again, Orlando, we knew that was going to happen, but the fact that we went to Game 7 is kind of weird. The Lakers beating the Rockets in Game 7. Spurs didn't get to Game 7. OKC swept them. They swept.
Yeah, they both swept.
Those are the only two, I think, that swept.
Yeah, because they're amazing.
They swept.
Both those teams are great.
Those two teams are great.
Do you guys watch the Lakers game last night?
OKC sweep, or did they lose one?
They swept.
They swept too?
Yeah, because there's actually a bet that OKC will not lose a single game in the entire playoffs.
Really?
I love that bet. No, what, even the championship?
Yeah.
What were the odds, though?
16-1.
Those are good odds.
I mean,
that is like a little lunch, like a pizza bet.
Yeah, because the crazy thing is like, for example, the Lakers during the regular season, their average margin of victory was 26 points. You know what I mean? And yesterday they covered the 16. You know what I mean? And so it's like, and the funny thing is the Lakers really looked good the first quarter. But then they just kind of like, OKC's just too good. You know what I mean?
Age catches up.
Yeah, it don't. 100%.
Age catches up.
No, but honestly, OKC is one of those teams where, like, I've seen them do it many times, and they kind of like to play with their foot a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, I remember during the race you kept saying that. You're like, hey, you can bet them to win but not cover.
I want to see. That's actually one of my plays, which we'll get into in a second, because I do feel like it's funny. So they mentioned Luka was practicing a little bit. They don't know how much full contact he can play yet. But that is something that's coming up, which I think will help that team a lot, because that is what they need. You pay this man, I forget how much ungodly money he makes.
It's insane.
And you don't have your main player on the field, but yet somehow they made it to round 2.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, and most of the time when they shouldn't have beat the Rockets, first of all.
100%.
And then when they beat the Rockets, they got Austin Reeves in the last 2 games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got that. Because, I mean, LeBron James is in his, late 30s, early 40s?
41.
41. He's 41 years old. He's carrying this team with a bunch of...
insane,
who?
Dude. Totally insane. His kid?
Hachimura?
No, I'm telling you, man. I watched the game yesterday, and, like, LeBron's the whole team, basically.
He is. It's got to be exhausting. I mean, don't get me wrong. His condition is exhausted. So you give him Luka, at least you could draw some coverage off of you, because, I mean...
Luka's, it's a different game if he's out there.
OKC's just another draw for them to get. So, but, so, like, if we look at, some of the lines coming up, right? So we won't talk too much about the games for today, because obviously we can't bet them and stuff like that too, but want to even just talk about. So Game 2, you like the Spurs. Spurs lost the first one. They're 10.5 point.
They got to come back. Back.
So this is your zigzag.
Plus, Ant was talking so much trash. Mm-hmm. He was really getting under their skin. I'm sure they don't like that.
You know, are you taking them at 10.5?
Taking a 10.5.
Okay.
I think that they're going to roll.
Yeah.
All
right.
You can get minus 105. That's almost even money. I love that.
I'm doing it. Definitely doing it. And then I'm taking them at plus 375 to win the West. And a round of golf.
And a round of golf.
I actually won't get one. I just want to pay for
it. Yeah, fair enough. OKC is a minus. What are they to win the West now? They have to be minus money. I haven't pulled up here.
Minus 165 or something, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it'll let me see it anymore because of that. But regardless, I know that they're definitely can put you at a minus money.
Yeah.
And then the other matchup that we haven't talked about too is like the Cavs versus Detroit. The Cavs look better in the season, and they got James Harden. We thought it made sense. James Harden was shooting awful. Like he was awful. And it's funny because like I was talking to one of my friends about this because it's like when you have yes, you have your starting lineup. But if you have someone on your starting lineup that is just cold and shooting, like can't seem to make a bucket, get him out.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's like you're just wasting a spot on the roster.
Totally
you have
agree.
a bench for that reason.
Yeah, totally agree.
Get him out and then let someone else sub in, and then maybe you kind of let him catch his breath and maybe find a way to make the hole, shoot the shot, because it's like that's what I think killed Boston. Their threes were terrible, and for some reason they would not drive the paint.
That was the craziest thing ever. That was a bad job coaching.
Terrible coaching.
It's like they just missed 3 after 3. It's like quit chucking the ball and just drive.
Drive the ball. They're so lazy. Like even LeBron's old ass, which I love LeBron. I have new respect for LeBron.
Oh, new respect. So do I.
Truth, I remember watching them should have lost in the last minute. Just making threes, playing defense.
That was the craziest thing ever. The last
blocking.
4 seconds, they got like 7 points.
It was just overtime and one. I was like, it was amazing to watch.
Yeah.
But like, at least he still drives the ball. He don't care. Like he's not just chucking threes. But I'm watching these teams do it, and it's killing them.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Donovan Mitchell and team, the Cavs are a 3.5 point dog to Detroit. Which is funny because Detroit, the way that they played against Orlando, just due to lose.
I just feel like the Cavs should be better.
I agree.
I look at the roster up and down. Like, these guys are good. You know what I mean?
Love Dennis Strosser.
Yeah.
I love
Jared, the center, is amazing.
Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, Jared Allen. That's great.
James Harden. I mean, when you think of Detroit, who do you think of?
Kid Cunningham.
That's it.
That's it.
That's literally your team.
I know. So, yeah.
So 3.5. I'm going to do it again. I did this last night on the money line with the Cavs. I'm going back to the Cavs. You could take the 3.5. You're comfortable, but I think if we want to prove the zigzag theory right, I'll take the points again.
Love the zigzag.
I'll just do the
zigzag.
I do too, man.
It always works.
And this is the team that honestly would do it. And if it's not that, then you should smash the Cavs on the game back to Cleveland. But I think they tie the series up.
I think they do too. And like tonight, if Embiid was going to play, I was really excited to jump on Philly.
Absolutely,
because they look so bad. And when you get embarrassed, the next game you come to play.
I do want to talk about the Knicks real quick, though.
Yeah.
The Knicks to win the last 3 games with double digits.
Yeah.
The Knicks are hot right now, boys.
They're killing it.
They are killing it. I think they can. Dare I say, can they win the East?
I think they can.
I think honestly,
they can.
So my prediction for your NBA Finals. I know that you're on the Spurs, but I think it's going to be OKC versus the Knicks. Because if the Knicks can't do it now, I don't see the team ever getting better and stronger.
So do you think OKC could actually not lose a game? I think it's a possibility.
No, when they play the Knicks, they lose a game.
You think
when you play in the Garden and you have Spike Lee yelling at you, and you got all those fans and everything else, and I think they do. I think it is a little different. Don't get me wrong. If they could beat the Spurs and get by Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Cat's a little different. Cat's not just big, not just tall. He's also stocky.
Yeah.
You know, so defensively you have that. So I think they'll lose a game.
But the crazy thing is if you guys remember the NBA World Cup, which they do in the middle of the year, where they play their little play-in tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Knicks versus the Spurs, the next one.
Yeah.
So like, how crazy would that be if the same play-in tournament became the actual thing?
Yeah. I think
how insane would that be?
There is a world where you could look at the Knicks to maybe win it all. Like I always play this game ahead where like I'm looking like a couple like rounds ahead.
Yeah.
And for example, I'm like that with hockey, which we're not there yet, so I don't want to like jump ahead.
Yeah.
But like for me, it's Colorado versus who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's
totally
how
agree.
I play. So if I can still get +1 in Colorado win, I'm like, well then that's kind of like a lock because by the time it goes to the Stanley Cup Finals, like you're already minus money.
Oh, 100%.
So at that point you can maybe even hop on the side. At that point you're
totally
kind of cooking with what you got.
Yeah.
So for me, it's kind of like in the East, if the Detroit Pistons and the Cavs kind of run each other ragged, the Knicks are going to beat Philly. Now they just got to play. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just I think the Knicks
got it.
I think the Knicks take the East.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if he's not playing today, he's probably not going to play the rest of the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these games are so important. So
they are. No, I'm there with you.
Yeah.
Anything there?
Kev, you got anything?
You covered it all? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I'm good. NBA. Before we forget, because we can't forget about it, how about that Kentucky Derby?
Oh, my God. last to first.
Golden Tempo?
23-1.
Who called it?
That's
not I.
Not I either, man. Not I. It's kind of fun. They actually we have a track over here in Tampa.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. We went over the track. It was totally crowded. Everyone's got their hats on.
That's cool.
It was super fun. It was super cool. Lost both bets. I picked the 6 and the 12. They both did not win. And so it's always fun to do though. It's just one of those things.
Beautiful.
There's 3 races a year. You got to watch them all.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, what's the next one? Belmont.
Belmont.
We got to look at that. But speaking of which, Golden Temple will not be racing at Belmont. They did announce that.
I hate that. Why would he not? The Triple Crown is so much fun to root for.
I know it is, but it's
funny they know he's not going to win. But the last time literally last.
Yeah, the last time it happened was what? Was it Seabiscuit?
No. It's
am I saying that right?
Seabiscuit was one of them, but that's not Seabiscuit. It's someone after.
It does sound like a fake name.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Do it.
So, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was a great race, man. Cannot believe last to first. Totally insane, but a ton of fun to watch that.
Oh, we got a jailbreak. They broke out.
We got a jailbreak. Yeah. It's all good. They're part of the show.
Part of the show now. What else we got? So we talk about the NHL?
NHL, man. So very sad our Lightning lost.
Oh, my God.
In Game 7 at home, too.
Yeah.
It's usually Game 7s at home. Usually like to win those.
Yeah. No, that's typically what happens.
I know.
You got to give the Canadians some kudos, man. Yeah. They fought tooth and nail to get there. Yeah. And now they're stuck with Buffalo, which Buffalo's given. They already won them the first game. Today they play Game 2.
Yep.
Buffalo's the favorite. I think Buffalo's going to win that series there.
No, today's Game 1.
No, they played already.
Didn't they?
No, Montreal. I thought Buffalo won the first game.
This game no, they played today.
I know they played today, but this is Game 2, brother.
This is Game 1.
Buffalo is winning 2-0 currently, and let's have a look now. Want to do a little side bet? It's Game 1. So what game am I thinking about?
I don't know.
Let's see. We have Vegas and Anaheim.
They're on Game 2.
Yeah, Vegas won the first.
They're on Game 2 tonight.
Yeah.
And Minnesota and Colorado already played 2 games.
Yep.
That's why I thought that was already happening. That happened real fast.
Philadelphia and Carolina already played 2 games.
I'm glad you got your notes. Moneyline.
Yeah, I can't remember anything. So I got to put it down.
I don't know why I already felt that they won. Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense. They took it to Game 7, and Buffalo had a lot of time to rest. So that probably explains why they're winning 2-0 in the first.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, I think it's like you said. It's Colorado.
Colorado
is so good. You know what I mean? And so I just feel like they're just going to kind of roll. The amount of goals they're scoring against Minnesota is insane. They literally changed their goalie in the second game because they're like, guy gave up 9 goals. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't be giving up 9 goals a game. You know what I mean?
And then you have, and Leon Draisaitl's out for this series or out for the rest of the season?
I was thinking just a series. Okay. I'm not sure.
I mean, they haven't needed him. I mean, McKinnon has been doing what he has to do.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Like I said, it's kind of fun to see Vegas keeps winning, so I usually root for Vegas. So it's kind of cool to see they won their first game.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of fun. But I really think this is kind of Denver's to win.
It really is. And if you just look at plus money on them to win it all, I would take that.
Yeah.
It's funny because I remember before they played a Game 1, it was like minus 130 for them to win the West.
Yeah.
And I didn't smash it. I regret it so much.
It's got to be.
But of course, I'm like, I want to bet it was something else, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I stopped, and they won. I was like, of course they did. Now it's like minus 190.
Yeah.
I think you might still be able to get that number.
Yeah.
They don't play till tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Which I think minus 190 is great.
Yeah, you got to parlay that though.
Parlay that with the Knicks to win the East.
Oh, I like that.
Why not?
I like that.
Do you feel really confident about both those?
I do, but I'm also going to throw in a little Spurs to be
You didn't want to give me my round of golf. You guys see that? That's fine. No,
he's trying to will it. He's willing it into
the
universe.
I'm willing to use this.
No. I get it. I love it. But seriously though, so Colorado to win it all.
Yep.
Oh, actually no, Colorado to win the West. Actually,
win the West.
We're not being greedy.
Yeah,
we're being rational people.
Rational, yes.
Win the West and then win the East because we can't agree on the fact.
I agree.
The other thing. So let's split it up.
We should do that.
I'm a huge proponent of like betting different sports together to get what you want.
It's so great. Odds. They used to not have that, and when they made that, that was the coolest thing ever.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love that.
No, that's perfect. So we got that on hockey. Baseball's been wild. My favorite team right now, the Tampa Bay Rays.
By the way, thank God we did not drop a bomb on the under. You
wanted that under?
I was like, the team is back in the Trop, which is a terrible stadium. We've been to a lot of stadiums. That is by far the worst. And then also,
I like it.
Every year, you don't like that drop.
I like
no
it.
one likes
it's
the
the
drop.
only one I've been to, so I love it.
What do they call that? Stockholm syndrome?
Yes.
I've been here for as long as I have been. It's the only thing I've been to. I love it.
It's terrible.
Because, and I'll tell you why I like it though. Personally, as someone that now is native to Florida for 20 plus years,
it's because we can go there.
We can go there. Super cheap. It's indoors, so if it rains, it's air conditioned, which means it's never hot.
I do not want a Florida outdoor stadium.
It wouldn't make sense. It just be
they're
crazy.
gonna put little fans at the seats. That's what they're talking about.
So here's what happened last year. Last year when we went to the game and we played at George Steinbrenner, like if you left your seat or when you got to your seat for the first day during the summer, it would burn your legs.
Totally agree.
It was super hot.
Super hot. I agree with that.
People were like burning up. I felt bad for the mascots. I felt bad for everything. It was just crazy. So,
dude, the mascots and the outfits. Oof.
So you're telling me if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were to get a dome, we would be against it?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, I'd actually love that.
Of course we would, because Florida.
It's so hot. Like
it's
up until
hot.
December.
I will tell you
you're
now.
Just stuck in the sun.
I actually agree with that. Like I love going to games. I go to Buccaneers games. And I'm like, this is miserable.
Yeah,
it's so hot.
Yeah.
Me and him had season tickets for a couple of years when we had Tom Brady, and then I think we had Tom Brady for a couple of years, and we were like on the Buck side, and it was like August preseason, September regular season, October. It was just hot. Man. When they would bring over the Bucks flag or the American flag, you're like, thank God.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, keep this here. And then it starts going away. No.
It's like, hey, do you want to watch the game from the inside where it's like shaded because it's a little hot? And we had great seats, man. We could watch. We've seen Mike Evans. The end zone. We saw Mike Evans dunk over the field goal.
Yeah, we're in the end zone right underneath the pirate ship. It was awesome.
But there were great seats in December and January.
Yeah, so hot.
But the other months were just hot, man.
Super hot. Super hot.
And a lot of 1 p.m. games.
Yeah, talking the NFL, it's kind of crazy. They now have the win totals out. And so the draft's over. So everyone, they wait till the draft's over. Draft is over. So now we know what players are on what teams. Win totals are out. So now it's time for research to start, gentlemen.
I have been looking at some of them. Can I tell you a couple of my favorite ones?
Yes.
So, do you know who's like? I know we always talk about the Bucks and our division, so like that. Do you know who's favorite in our division? NFC South.
Carolina.
Yeah. It's not Carolina.
Go ahead.
It's Atlanta.
It is actually us.
We're favored?
We are favored to win the division. Which,
really?
Honestly, as a Bucks fan, I don't see it. I don't see it. So we are favored as NFC South. Do you know who's second to us?
Atlanta.
Do you know who third is?
Carolina.
Nope.
Really?
Correct.
They won the whole thing and they're last. Wow. That's crazy.
And they built up the defense a little bit better.
I know, I'll just say.
They are plus 350, the highest odds in our division.
Wow, that's crazy.
I actually love that.
I love that.
That is one of my favorite bets. So because the disrespect is real, can you guess how many regular season wins they have?
For Carolina?
Yep.
8?
No.
I'll look it up again.
I'm going to guess 5.5.
Can't be that low.
6.5.
They won the division.
I know.
What do they lose?
Well, we are also one of the worst divisions in
No, but
football.
still, I mean, but that means you get to play against garbage teams.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like twice. That's what I'm saying.
Who's the quarterback for Atlanta?
Yeah, but they
Tua?
also had to win.
Is it Tua?
Oh my God, I think it is Tua.
It is Tua.
Yeah.
Concussion Tua.
Dude, that's
Sorry,
terrible.
If you're watching.
They also had to win twice in December against the Bucks, and they had to win.
I know.
Who did?
Carolina.
Carolina didn't. We played them. The second time we played them was in January when it was raining. I was there.
Yeah.
That was for the division. We had to win, and then Atlanta had to lose,
or
something like that.
So
it was like
bad.
a weird. There was a weird thing. So
terrible.
Yes, to your point.
How did we not win one game in December last year?
That was crazy.
That was such a bet that I thought we won and we didn't win. Yeah.
Yep.
So that was brutal.
No, that's
so I'm super excited. So now we can start to do real research.
Yeah.
Because the draft is done, players are in place, major trades have happened.
Yeah.
And so now it's really time to start diving into those numbers, really looking at what we like, what we don't like.
I'm excited. We should do. We'll talk about it more and more. Honestly,
oh yeah,
we already got the draft in.
Yep.
When do we get schedules? Do we know?
Ooh, they come this month. It's in May.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. As soon as we get schedule, that's game.
So we got some. Well, you know what? We'll talk about it on the road trip to Daytona.
I love it. Sounds great.
Do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else? We good?
I think we're good.
All right, guys. I think that pretty much wraps us up. Missed you, Sean. Get better. He's not feeling a little under the weather. I think he'll be back for us for next week.
Yep, definitely.
You guys good?
Good seeing you guys.
Guys, easy. Take it easy.
Yep. Bye.